to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome everyone to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on another team from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Sooners will kick it away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So South Carolina's offense will go to work first. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football. And one of the biggest...
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Shakes off the defender. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. The Gamecocks will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. So Oklahoma's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There are a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollack, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But, like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback, affect him. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
Well, he's able to make it easy after that catch, and I think his speed is something that just scares DBs to death. And you think about great Oklahoma receivers recently, guys like CeeDee Lamb, Sterling Shepard, Hollywood Brown. DBs gave them so much cushion because they were afraid they were going to get run by, and I think that's how defenses treat this guy too. With his speed and his playmaking ability, he scares you to death, and that cushion helps him out tremendously.
And it's not a surprise who they gave the football to. When you get down in this area, they're going to call his name. The physical back, they're going to give him the football. They're going to use their identity of physicality and run game down here in the red zone.
Offside, defense.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Right down the boulevard. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute. They put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And frankly, that's a completion. It's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel, but in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Gamecocks line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. The Sooner offense returns to the field. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. On the move, he fires. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. He'll pull it down. At the 35, he's loose. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense.
And it's just a pick-your-poison thing for this defense. They decide to play man-to-man. Really good coverage in the back end, taking away the pass. But then what happened? The quarterback sees it. Not only does he see it, everybody trailing their guy, so much space for him. He takes off and makes the huge run for this offense.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown Sooners. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Wide receiver comes in motion. The play action fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. To the air, it's Sellers. Got his man. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Got it behind the line, it's Bennett. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
The Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Caught, close to the marker, it's Jacobs. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. Fast completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Handoff from the gun. Fights off the defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. Brings into the open. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Gamecocks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Under fire. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer against this athletic front seven on defense.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
A loss of 5 yards on the play. Brings up 3rd down. Let's go. Right.
At At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Bears the pressure. Bought a little time, lets it go. The short hands, it's Bennett. Forced out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 34. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. That took every ounce of leg strength he had to sneak that one into left corner. This is now a 7-point game.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The give on the inside. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Sooners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The throw with the catch, it's Sategna. Defense scoops it up and he's headed the other way. He almost popped it. For a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on third down here. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel in the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Looking to pass, it's Sellers. Got a man, it's Bennett. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. Unloads to the right. He's got an open man. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. Now, Lenoris Sellers was sensational down the stretch last season when the Gamecocks won 6 of 7 games. Sellers threw 18 touchdowns, only 3 picks. What would you like to see from him, David, for the Gamecocks to become a force in the SEC?
It's not running, Reese. Like, we saw the physicality and the big runs like throughout the season, especially against Clemson ending the season last year. But to me, it's the passing game. It's the staying on schedule. It's knowing his answers and making the easy play sometimes. Continue to evolve as a passer with that big, strong body. And you better look out, college football.
The Gamecocks line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll try to run for it. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on fourth down. On fourth down, looking for the completion. On the run, fires downfield. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Takes the handoff. It's up. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Nah, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, putting the offense in a worse situation.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Their pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And the Sooners decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
To the air, it's Sellers. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Gamecocks will send out the punt unit.
On to punt it away.
Coverage team does a good job and touches it dead. No return on this one.
Really nice job there by the punter on that one, getting a lot of hang time and allowing the Gunners to get down the field so they could play it off the bounce, down it. Nice coffin corner kick.
Looks as if he'll work his way forward and get it up to about the 11-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. The Sooners in a good spot here with second and short. Trying play action. Using his feet to buy time. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They've got him then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Turning it on! A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. The Sooners come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. He's going to run it. Look out, he's got room! And this is why a mobile quarterback is a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day. And the Sooners will have it first and 10. Throws to the wideout. Got his man on the right. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. They've moved it to the 19, first and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Goodness gracious, if you blinked, you missed it. Horrible blocking up front. Defender gets in there so fast.
Did he line up in the backfield?
It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on third down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard, you're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity to create some momentum, cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Takes a hit as he fires. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
And unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Got his man downfield. He stopped at the 40, but first down here late in the half. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Harbor. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense picks it up. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. He fires to the left side. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He's going for a big play downfield. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. The Sooners will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Leaves it with the running back. Plows through the defense. Not running room there thanks to this senior defender. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And it looks as offense will just take a knee. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one so far from there in Columbia. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys on the corner of George Rogers Boulevard and Bluff Road, Williams-Brice Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Gamecocks will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Tatum. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. He felt the heat trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or two. The Sooners now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Off play action. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Keeps it and gets the first down. He moves the chains and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try the middle. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. From the gun, the ground game. There he goes. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. But a little time, lets it go. A strike downfield. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. And the Sooners send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. These guys really need to get something going on this drive. They are still well within striking distance, but they have very little to show for their possession so far. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Got the back over the middle. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
And the Gamecocks are in the hurry-up. Handoff to the lone back. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Yeah, and this has been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every week. And let's continue to work here and find something we do good, build maybe a little bit of momentum so next week we play a little bit better football.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Brown. And that is good versatility there and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Trying to set up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Under fire. Gets away from... Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play. The Gamecocks will punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. They'll try the run. Not much there. They'll give him one to the 14.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. At the 40, there he goes. Oh, he's got some space. He was on his way. He could smell it. He gets it inside the 10. They stop him at the 9.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position. And they're
looking for the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma. are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17.
Oklahoma 20, South Carolina 3.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll ride the hot hand. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. We reach the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Bennett. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The short hands, it's Bennett. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Plucks it out of the air. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there. It's now a fresh set of downs.
He'll get it down to the 31, and that's where he goes out of bounds. The Gamecocks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Now the play fake. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Gamecocks want to crank the tempo. Wants to throw it. Pocket breaking down. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are. You're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Makes the tackle at the... But they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Power football with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Sooners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Mateer. Bringing the heat. And down he goes, trying to pick his way free, but the defense stops him behind the line. The Sooners will call on their punt team. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bennett. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together and maybe even get lucky with an onside kick.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got his man on the right.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Wide receiver going in motion. On 4th down, going to the air. Pulls it in. It's Jacobs. He'll step out of bounds right at the 27.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the 1st down, you get out of bounds, you're working the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Gamecocks with the 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Got out of trouble and throws. It's complete to the right. Touchdown, Gamecocks! Haul that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game. And a great job by the receiving team. When you see the football kick, man, you got to be smart. How fast it's coming, if I'm ready to catch it, if it needs to go to the next wave. Nice job being organized, seeing it, and executing well.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Sooners with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible.